What's the crack, lads? Welcome back to the Dundee FC career mode here on EAFC 24. I'm DFG, and we're back once again as we are currently 11th in the Scottish Cinch Premiership. Draw on equal points as St Johnstone as we go up against Hearts in our next game, who are currently in 5th. Um, been absolutely really enjoying this series recently. Just finally got a grip on playing EAFC 24. God, can't even speak, but I'm absolutely buzzing to get going here again today and get back into EAFC 24 again. Been waiting to get on to the next episode, and done a bunch of recordings of EAFC recently because I'm just enjoying it so much. So let's get into it. Hearts away. Let's see if we can get our first result of the video here. Well, he's actually done really well off the run here to get away. Really well. Exceptionally well. And Tiffany does everything right there except to finish. Has another go, and this time it's off target. What a really nice counter-attack from Dundee FC. And it's just off target. Doesn't get the whip on it that he wants, Tiffany. What I do like with our side today is we do have pace on the wings. Vata and Riley can both fly, as can Tiffany up there. This Hearts, really good challenge. Just get it away now. And indeed, Portales just can't seem to get it away, and Bain will bail us out. That's where we need to be careful here. We just need to make sure that they can't do anything. Good save by Bain again, rushing out. And a really good save from Bain. And to be fair, that's a great strike from the corner there. Not quite sure of what Hearts player actually did that, but really good strike to get away from the defender. Right, headed away last time, and we've been caught by just not clearing the ball away. Vada takes it down, headed it away last time, and it didn't go far. This time I thought I could take it down and destroy and belt it away. Didn't get a chance, and in the end they get a goal from it. Mistake. You don't get the ball away, they'll punish you, and they do here. So we're going to have to try and get that goal back now. I don't think that there's much time, and there's not. Hearts get a 1-0 victory. And I think over the course of the game, they probably deserved it. And we didn't really cope with them much. They had more opportunities, definitely, and we probably should have done more with some of the counterattacks we had. But in the end, I think Hearts deserved their win there, and you know that's not a result I'm upset with. Hearts away from home, it was always going to be tough, and in the end, we do indeed lose. But we've got plenty of more games to go. I think 6 or 5 after this game. We'll see how we get on. And with that last game now, we are now in the bottom of the top group. Now, our goal was to not finish in the bottom group. I think that was fair to say that we weren't going to do that. However, we have moved up the table now because the goals against the goal difference doesn't go through, only the points apparently. So we actually face St. Mirren next. Now they are 10 points clear. But we are home, and this is a game I would expect us to win. But we've had some tough games against St. Mirren lately, so we'll have to wait and see. Honestly, I think that we should be looking for a victory in this game, and I think we should do as well as we can. I think really if we can finish in 4th or higher in the bottom group, we'd be happy. With that being said, and there really only being 5 games left in the Scottish Premiership, I think I might do a 6-game special here today. Usually it's 5, but I think I'll just get the rest of the season done here. It'll be the season finale, and we'll be able to get through to the summer window. And with the way our objectives have gone this year, I don't think I'm going to get fired this year, so that's a good thing. Rangers are actually leading, just in case you were wondering. They're 6 points clear of Celtic going into the last 5 games, so Celtic would want to beat Rangers to get that within 3 points. But yeah, St. Mirren up first at home, big game. Looking forward to it. Forward down the left hand side. Kerr is there, and he's actually got past Kerr, but where we've got a man at the back post to win that header. We've lost it in a really poor position. That's a really good ball, but Bain is right out there, and another save as well. That was such a quick counter-attack that the camera even struggled to catch up with the play. But Bain did save it. Double save. Really good one too. He's showing us what a good goalkeeper can do for a team like us, as he claims another save just there. Flynn. Bacchus. Viara outnumbered here. Good save from Bain. Really good save. He just proves what you can do when you've got a keeper that's going to keep you in a game. Ball comes in. McCown gets up there. Doesn't quite win the header, but wins the second one. The referee will indeed blow the whistle for the halftime. McGrath, great ball through. Cameron! And Dundee FC will take the lead. McGrath with a superb pass through to Cameron. And after a really rough start in the first half for Cameron, he's the man who breaks the deadlock here for us in the second half. This ball by McGrath, that is wonderful. Right into the path. This isn't easy for Cameron either, you know. He's got a man on his back. He wants to curl it into that corner. In the end, he gets it there. And that is indeed 1-0 to Dundee FC. There's a red card. Bacchus gets a red card, and he's been really good for St. Mirren today. But it's a late challenge for sure. Doesn't get the ball. And now St. Mirren are down to 10 men, and we really just need to play good football, be disciplined, and we'll come away with a victory here. You just see it when he's running. McGrath is a menace. Just all over that midfield. He just constantly puts teams under pressure. It's a good ball. I think it was won by St. Mirren there, but not a good header by any stretch of the imagination. Point is just find the man who's free at this point, really, isn't it? Ivanovic. Oh, tried to get that through. I think it was Tiffany running through the middle. But now with just a few moments left, it's just make sure that they don't come forward. And Beck does indeed stop him, and Dundee will get a win. Probably should have been more in the scheme of things, but we played disciplined. They did come forward a little bit, but nothing really of massive consequence. That they never really troubled our goal, especially once the red card came. Lyle Cameron didn't have the greatest of games in the first half, but got the goal to get us the win in the second. He'll be happy with that, and yeah, that's a good result to start off the bottom group second phase. Dundee FC 1-0, a win here to start these last 5 games. With that win, we actually go down to 5th, but Livingston have played a game extra. A win here would bring us to 30 points and 5 points behind St. Mirren, so not bad whatsoever. Now, it is Kilmarnock. They are a very good team. I don't know why, but I always seem to have trouble with Kilmarnock. But we face them today. It is away from home, but we'll see how we get on here against Kilmarnock. It's another game I will be looking to win. All these games, we're going to go out and try and attack them and see if we can get the victory. Let's see what we can do against Kilmarnock. here in the second game of the last phase. Joe Murray. Talas was with him, but he's let Mulligan take over. Had to do a few changes here due to fatigue issues. They got into the box, and it's a really good ball too. Kilmarnock take the lead. Probably should have done better defensively. Got past us very easily. And Kilmarnock do take the lead. Now we've got a mountain to climb. Good save by Bain there again. Kilmarnock now really starting to put on the style points and trying to finish this game. And another good save by Bain. Bain is keeping us in this game right now. McGrath, McGee, Vata keeps possession. Vata, and that gives to Bakayoko. McGee, Cameron opens up, strike, good save. 15 minutes left to go for us, and we need to get at least one goal, try and get a point, which wouldn't be a bad point here away at Kilmarnock. McGrath, nice ball into Vata, and it's cleared away. Did everything right. Whipped the ball into the front post. But they do indeed do it. Really good ball to Ivanovic. And the pass by Ivanovic is poor. He's done that twice now in the last 2 games. Just the pass isn't there. Now Kilmarnock might hit us on the break. Vassell. Lovely little ball back. We will indeed take it away. But the referee is going to say that is a free kick. Maybe Kennedy might whip this one in and finish the game. No, the wall does its job, and now we need to go. Flies in an Ivanovic there. And surely that's a card. At least a yellow. Maybe a red. It is a yellow. Bata, if he can get to the byline. Can't. Bakayoko. Cowan. It's all about just finding the right opportunity here. If we can, Beck. Gonna go to the byline this time. See if he can cut it back. Great ball finish! Cameron again! And we get a goal right at the end of this game to get a point. Do we deserve it? I'm not quite sure about that. We did better in the second half, but there's the goal. No flag. And we're going to sneak a point here. Beck actually does really well down this left-hand side, and Cameron just kind of sneaks in behind him, and no one really sees him. And Beck picks him out really well. Cameron finishes it with real ease. That's 2-2 for him. And I think now he's cemented his place as our attacking midfielder, as we get the goal right at the end of the game to give us a point. That's a good point given how the game went. We could have gone down 2-0, maybe even 3-0 on a different day. But once again, Bain is in incredible form and keeps us in it. And we are able to reward his good form and his shot stopping here today by getting a goal right at the end. Kilmarnock probably will be a little bit disappointed. They did show that they can definitely hurt people on the counter-attack. They did that to us today. We were lucky not to concede more. And in the end, we've got a goal right at the end to get a very, very valuable point. 1-1, Kilmarnock versus Dundee. Both teams go away with a point. Next is Livingston. And the win here would really, really kind of give us that a gap between us and them. And honestly, I think that a win here would be massive. Now, we are at home. So that even means that a win here is, something we should be looking for. We should be looking for wins in all these games. We drew with Kilmarnock, a really good draw. And honestly, I think we should win this game. We've beat Livingston before, really gave them problems as well. And I think we should do it again here today. I'm looking for a win. I'm expecting a win after the way we performed in the last 2 games against St. Mirren. We were were pretty good. And against Kilmarnock, we never gave up. So if we can continue to put in performances like that, we will get points. I think with 3 more games to go in the final stage, we should be looking for 9 points, and I think we can get them here. Our first 3, another 3 points here against Livingston. It's a strike from a long ways out, and Bain does get a pretty easy save from it. Run of the middle for him. Here comes the corner, and Pittman is up, and it's a good header. Too strong there for his man, which I think was French, who's actually not played as well recently, but that one's off target. Murphy flew in there. The referee has said that's a penalty. Not quite sure if that was a clear-cut penalty. He does block him off, sure, and Pittman goes down, but soft for me. Going to be Anderson who's going to take it. And Bain is going to save that. Right down the middle he went. And Bain was able to keep that out. It remains 1-1. He's actually done really well there. And we've actually ended up at Bakayoko, and Bakayoko will score. A glorious counter-attacking football from Dundee. I took Bakayoko out in the game against Hearts, and in the end, it cost us, I think, because in the 2 games that he's played since, we've got goals. Actually did really well there on the counter-attack. Really starting to do well with that style of play. Cameron does everything right down the left-hand side and eventually gets his way into Bakayoko, and there's nothing the goalkeeper can do there. Turn, strike, in the corner. And once again, we take the lead here. Oh, great save by Bain. I thought that was it. Bain has just bailed us out a lot recently. And he gives away a corner with the save, but no problems with that. We can deal with corners for the most part, though. Some teams do have really good corners when we get that one away, but not all that far away. Clear chance here for Riley. Great strike, great goal. And Livingston do get back on level terms. It was coming. They were causing us issues, and Bain really had been keeping him out, but when he's got loads of space here, Kelly. Shouldn't happen, and in the end he gets a great strike off, and Bain can do nothing about it. Coming forward here again. The last thing we need to do is lose this game late. That just seems to me like Shockensy's going in strong into that tackle. That didn't look like a foul to me. The referee's been giving away some lenient ones as they fling it into the box, but now we need to go. It's a Tiffany. We could indeed counter-attack here. Tiffany, good ball out to Vata. Good luck catching him there, DeLucas. Vata has done everything right here, and he will indeed finish. The counter-attack once again is lethal for Dundee FC, and it's Vata with the goal. Tiffany, Vata, try and catch him. You won't. And he finishes with a really nice finish. DeLucas is trying to get goal side of him, and you're just going to struggle with the pace that Vata has. And he's been really good, to be fair, Vata. He can have his ups and his downs, but when he's on, he can be a real threat on the counter-attack, and he's done that here today and given us the lead once again. Let's hope this time we can hold on to it. But it's not over yet. As Livingston are coming forward here on the right-hand side. Ball goes in. We do win it, and the referee says that there's a foul out on that left-hand side. Maybe a late challenge. Didn't see it, wasn't looking at it, was trying to concentrate in the middle. And they will fling it in. We are at the wrong side, and it's a header, and it's wide. And that is a fantastic chance for Livingston, and they've missed that opportunity. And now maybe that will be it, and indeed it will. We have absolutely gotten away with that there near the end. You need to win that header and get it clear. We don't. And unfortunately for Livingston, who, to be fair, probably deserved the point over the course of the 90 minutes, they put it wide, and we get the 3 points. And we have shown that when we face teams in our group, the bottom 6, we can win games. As we get closer to the end of the season, we see what kind of summer window we have in front of us. We do have an offer for Pineda here. I didn't see that. He saw all the players going. Pineda's another player who could go. Istanbul Spor, who are in Turkey. They want to give us a young 19-year-old goalkeeper who's 55 overall. I'm not interested in that, but I would be interested in selling Pineda. He's from Mexico. Let's see what they can offer. I don't want the player, but what can you offer me in terms of pricing? They're good for taking 375,000. Now he is on the transfer list, so I'm not surprised that they took that. Because I am surprised that they took that. I mean, because he is 325,000, and market value would assume that they're going to want more. But I thought 375 was a reasonable. They're probably going to say that it's a bad deal, but honestly, I don't think Diego Pineda is ever going to get a chance in this team. We have Luka Ivanovic. I think there's more. We need to bring in a striker anyway, and the more money we build, the better. So let's see what we can do. Diego Pineda will be gone, and we need to bring in a new striker as well as a new goalkeeper, as I said in the game. So lots to do, and you saw the amount of loan expiring players there. We have a lot to do during this transfer window coming up. And there's even more here below the youth squad. There's just a lot of players. So we'll have to wait and see. Another a team come in for Lee Ashcroft. Now I wouldn't be all that. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Ashcroft. I think we have centre half pretty much done with. But honestly, I don't want to sell him to like a Turkish. It's different with Pineda because he's Mexican. So like I'm okay with sending him to Turkey or Spain or somewhere like that because he's gone from Mexico to Scotland, so he's obviously not he doesn't have any problem going far afield. But Lee Ashcroft I would like to keep a little bit closer to home, maybe to Ireland or England or I'm not quite sure. Maybe America would be a nice place to go as well. Ashcroft is 30. So he is in his final few years of his career. Maybe he would like to go to Turkey, but I'm going to reject that offer. I'm probably going to put him on the transfer list when the transfer window comes on the summer and see what people offer. We'll wait and see on that. I do like Ashcroft, but I think we have Shaughnessy, Portales, French. That's 3 really good centre halves. Now French is up and down. I think he had a really good spell there a while ago. But I just think Lee Ashcroft, we can afford to let him go and bring in another centre half. Oh, this is why it's happened. He actually put in a transfer request. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with you going. I mean, you were hurt for the majority of the year. You were hurt for the last 3 months. So yeah, Ashcroft is on the transfer list. That's fine. Probably something I would have done in the transfer window anyway, as I said. So yeah, that's fine. With 2 games to go, we actually can't reach St. Mirren now. So even if we do win the last 2 games, we actually can't be caught. But if we win this one, we can't be caught by Livingston either. So a win against Ross County, who are top of the bottom group, that's not a bad result. Also, the more you win, the better. So we want to keep going. So even though we can't catch St. Mirren now, which is a shame, We will want to win this game. And at the moment we've got the most points in this bottom group of the second stage. So 7 points. No one's even come close to that really. Most teams only have four. That's the closest, which is St. Mirren and Livingston. So yeah, I'll more wins here if we can get the most points in the bottom group. That'll show us that when we're in the first stage and we face these other teams that are in our level of 7th to 12th, we should be beating them. And I think over the course of the season we've really proven that we can beat teams like this. So let's get another one here. We're at home against Dundee FC, or we're at home against Dundee FC. Of course we are. We are Dundee FC. We're at home to Ross County. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get another win here today. Our penultimate game of the season. Oh, what a chance! What a great opportunity to start the game well. It's a handball that gave us a free there, and McGrath put that in, and I'm not quite sure who won that header. Maybe it was McCowan, but he's put it off target, and that could have been a really good start for us. Ross County come forward for their first chances. Beck. That's a good challenge in. White. And there's the goal. And they did not deserve that, Ross County. First time coming forward. They smash it in. And that just shows you what they can do with when the AI just gets their chance. One shot, one opportunity, one goal. And down the opposite side this time. And Robertson was there trying to get the ball back. No. Got nothing. And it's Bain with a pretty a weird save there. No real power on the shot, but enough to cause issues to the goalkeeper, who could only palm it out for a corner. But in the end, we'll get the ball back here with I don't know if it was an offside, but we'll get the ball back anyway. Vata, great ball. McGrath, we're right back in it. Took us no time at all. Vata and McGrath, two of the players really who have absolutely changed this side's fortunes in the second half of the season. Vata comes in from the right-hand side, sees McGrath's run through the middle, lovely little pass into him, and he actually fools the defender who overruns the mark. And he just stops on a dime, and a great strike into the net. 1-1, we're back in it. Another goal from McGrath as well. He's had, 3, 4 now? Done really well for himself since he's come in, and I knew he'd be a good signing. Just someone who can do it all, defend, he can attack, he can cause problems for anyone who's there. And he's done really well since he's come in. And I could not be happier with his contribution. Speaking of which, here he is again as he flies forward. He's got great pace on him. And he's actually going to outrun the centre half here. Gives that back to Vata and try to repay the favour. But a good save from the goalkeeper as McGrath is showing what kind of player he could be for us. But it is a corner. Nice ball in. Vata. Good header there from Vata, who's been attacking the front post in the last few games. Can't turn that one in, but it is a save by the goalkeeper, and there is half time. Oh, great pass in, and oh, he put it off target. Another one we've got away with there. They just We tried to get him back on the counter attack. They came back on the re-counter attack almost. And it's off target. Oh, apparently that was a corner. I didn't see it hit off anyone. But it is a corner, and we'll clear it away. Not too far, though, but it will come back to us again. Oh, what a strike! And a save as well there from Bain. It was just as good. And we aren't messing around with this one as we clear it away, but it's going to come right back at us. And Ross County are putting us under some pressure. Nice ball. But in comes Murphy, who's been really good today. And there's a strike, and it's straight at Bain. We're holding on by the skin of our teeth at the moment, as Ross County are putting us under some pressure. Grass skips away from his defender again. And this is McCown. Lovely little piece of skill there from McCown as he comes back inside. And he gives it to Kerr. Kerr's going to go down this right hand side. What can he do here? Cuts it back. And here's Robertson. To Byrne. To McGrath. To Beck. Tries to cut it back. Does come back to McGrath again. Another goal gets us the win here. Great ball. Robertson tries to get the strike away. And just isn't able to. And now they're going to try and counter-attack us. And they might just get an opportunity from it. Murphy's gone out with White here. Cuts it back. We do get a foot in there, but it's not. The danger is nowhere near gone yet. And this is bad. And then again, we get away with it. And I think that's the end of the game. Indeed it is. And we'll hold on to a draw here against Ross County. We really should have lost that game. No doubt about that. We should have lost that game. And we didn't. We held on to get a pretty decent point, considering the game. McGrath, absolutely fantastic. Probably deserved more from the game the way he played, but unfortunately only got a draw. But Ross County were certainly the better, especially in the second half. After they went ahead early in the game, we came back and they were certainly the better. But a draw is a draw, and we'll take one here against Ross County. 1-1 the final score. Something that's absolutely come to my attention now. Bakayoko wants to make it a permanent deal. I'm not quite sure what I want to say. I'm going to say keep working on your game to him. But I don't want to. I'm not sure if we're going to go for him because honestly, I think he's going to take a lot of money to bring in. Looking at him here. Where is he? Here he is. We're looking at the financials. 500,000. I'm not trying to say that he's a bad player because I think he's not, because he's clearly not. But honestly, I think we can get a better player. That's just my opinion. I think we could get a better player depending on how much money we get. Now, Thomas Cannon is the guy who I want. Now, his free agency is up at, of course, his contract is up during the summer. So he would be the guy I would want first. So we'd have to take a look at Bakayoko and see, we'd have to take a look. If Thomas Cannon goes elsewhere, that's fine. But Bakayoko could be a very good second option. The biggest issue I have with Bakayoko is already 28. He's not a young striker anymore. Now he does bring a lot to the team. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna go against that. I would like to see if we could get Rocco Vata as well, though I doubt it with that kind of market value. We'd have to wait and see. But honestly, bringing in Bakayoko would not be a terrible idea. I just think we could have better options. But he's not someone, for in in the have in the back pocket that we might bring in, because he scored goals for us this season, no doubt about it. And there it is. Diego Pineda will make his way to Turkey. 375,000. And they're going to say it was an A. So I'll take A. Diego Pineda leaves for 375k. Happy with that. A little bit more funds in the pocket for the transfer window coming up in the summer. Another great sign here, just as we spoke about him, Rocco Vata wants to have a permanent deal as well. I'm going to tell him that you've been great for us, because he has. I don't think we can afford him, though. That's the issue. Whatever about the wages, I'm sure I could work something out. He'd probably cut his wages to get first team football, but the price is probably the issue, and I don't think Celtic are going to sell him for below any kind of value than that. So we have to take a. I will, of course, take a look at Rocco Vata. I just don't think it's going to be possible. Final day of the season, St. Johnstone will face us, and we can't be caught. So we're going to finish in 4th in the bottom group. Hopefully that's good enough so that we don't get fired. I don't think we will. We didn't get a team on rest. We haven't lost either. I know Kilmarnock haven't either. But we still have 8 points in the bottom group since this phase started. More than happy with that. Up in the championship group, Rangers have indeed won the Scottish the Premier League. Now, obviously Celtic and Rangers have, they're a part of the monopoly. I know we said about breaking the monopoly for Celtic, but Rangers, of course, are a part of that, as well as they've it's really been Celtic and Rangers for the last manager to win the Scottish Premier League was actually Alex Ferguson with Aberdeen back in like 1988 or something. Not quite sure of the date, but that's the last team and the last manager to win the Scottish Premiership that wasn't Celtic or Rangers. That's like 30 years. So it's a long time. So that's what we're trying to break. And this season obviously it's not going to be the point in where we're going to do it, but we've made some real strides, especially in the second half of the season. And I think that a win here against St. Johnstone, who are at the bottom of the table, would be an absolutely excellent way to finish off this season. The final game here today, the finale of season 1. And the last game before we will get into the transfer window in the next episode. Let's see if we can get a win on the final day away to St. Johnstone. Great ball, strike, save. Vata once again causing issues down that right hand side as we continue to use him in the best way possible. Give him the ball and let him go. But good start, but unfortunately no goals as of yet. And we could be hitting the counter-attack now right down this right-hand side. Portal is coming out to meet him. We can just good play there from Anderson. Right back in the side after an injury, but couldn't get the ball away there. And comes a strike, and it's a decent one too. I don't know if Bain got a touch to that. Didn't look like he did. Look at the... Oh, maybe he did. Because that's a corner. Good save by Bain in full stretch. Oh, what a finish! St. Johnstone take the lead, and it's not the first time we've gone behind in some of these games, so we know we can come back. But that's an absolutely glorious finish from Clark, to be fair. You really don't want to take that away from him. And honestly, an excellent finish. And worthy goal there. Nothing we can do about that one. Nothing Bain could do either. But we are 1-0 down. We've plenty of time to come back. We've done it a few times in this episode, so we're not too worried here. Not yet, anyway. Cameron McCown. Vata again. Can he find a pass this time? Does find one. Oh, that's off target. That's McGrath. You would have bet your house on him to score the way he's been playing lately. But it's just off target. But we are making chances to come back in this game. I think it's only a matter of time before we put the ball in the net. But that one was the best chance that we've had, and he should have scored. But before that, we don't want to make it harder on ourselves already. Wright is there. Portalis comes out to him. In comes McGrath, and indeed he will get it away. Pulls it back. Oh, what a finish! And St. Johnstone will end this off. It always happens in the EAFC. You think you're going to get a victory against the bottom team, they come out, beat you. We did travel to St. Johnstone, so it wasn't not the easiest one. But Clark bags himself a brace, and will probably end the fixture there. There's only about 10 minutes left. And that indeed will end the game. St. Johnstone get a nice win to end their season. We end their season on a whimper. But nonetheless, I thought we played well. Just didn't get the I suppose the opportunities really. Well, we had some opportunities, didn't finish them. That's what's going to happen. You're going to lose games if that happens. But at the end of the day, I think only one loss in the final 5 games against teams that were around us. That's a good result. Of course, the fact that it was against the last team in the league. Obviously, we would have preferred something better than that. But I think probably a little bit complacency going into the last day. Couldn't be caught, couldn't catch the team in front of us. Probably did deserve just a loss here isn't that big a deal. And with the final game, we do indeed finish 4th in the bottom group. Hoping still that we've done enough. We finished 11th, so we did move up a spot from the first stage to the second. Not that there was much of a chance for us to really move up that much given some of the results. We still we didn't quite get the best points. That was Kilmarnock, who got 2 wins and a draw. And I suppose if we did get a draw with St. Johnstone in that last game, we probably would have been the highest, or at least drawn with them. But we certainly were competitive in this bottom group. But that's all we have time for, lads. Really hope you enjoyed this. I suppose a little bit of a special here with the 6 games, a little bit of a longer episode, and so we can finish up our season and go into the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. There is way more content coming your way, and maybe even a new series, not on EAFC and a different game, but we'll see. In the next episode, we will go over the statistics before we go into the transfer window. As you saw there, Miovski won the Golden Boot. I think he had a bunch of goals. I think Kyogo probably would have won it if he was still here, but he's not. But or still in the league, he got sold in January to Monza. But that's all we have time for, as I said. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one, and when we go into the transfer window, our first one, hopefully we won't get fired this time. I'm sure we won't. Approval up there in the top left looks pretty good. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys, and have a great day.